Hey guys, I am Lightning132. Welcome to LSD Dream Emulator. LSD Dream Emulator is a game that was released in Japan for the Sony PlayStation. It is one of 3 products, the others being a music CD and a book, based on Lovely Sweet Dream, a dream journal that a staff member at Asmic Ace Entertainment had been keeping for about 10 years. It has earned itself a small cult following due to the generally disturbing nature of the game and its content. LSD Dream Emulator was originally released on the Sony PlayStation on October 22nd of 1998. The game was added to the Japanese PlayStation Store under the PS1 Classic section on August 11th, 2010. The game received a D rating from the CERO, the Computer Entertainment Rating Organization, which is the Japanese content rating company equivalent to the ASRB or PEGI, which is roughly equivalent to being rated M for its disturbing imagery and frightening nature. The chart or graph is an essential part of the game that shows information after every dream. It has about 309 spaces, but is 361 if it is in the square, or between 682, 22 height by 31 width, and 792, 24 height and 73 width, knowing it's possible to get outside of the chart. The 4 areas of the chart are static, dynamic, upper, and downer. It's currently unknown as to how these work because the ratings are often counterintuitive. After every dream, a red flashing square will appear on the chart that gives you information about your previous dream. Where you land on the chart determines where you spawn in the next dream. It's possible to achieve a chart rating that is outside the chart itself. Due to the unstable nature of each object in the game, it is difficult to determine how linking works, and thus it is difficult to calculate what sort of path defines what sort of dream you're having. Touching many trees does indeed have a high chance of creating a static dream, but those trees don't necessarily create a subconscious downer dream, even though they're natural entities that often stand as metaphors or something or other. The game may indeed actually pay attention to that repetitive motion as a conscious effort to score a subconscious dream. There are so few solid mechanics in the game. Many websites even state that the English public have yet to be able to figure out exactly how the game works. The player can become confused with the cause and effect of their actions in the game, as they can pass through Happy Town and not have an upper dream, and spend time in the violent district and not have a downer. It is known that if the eyes, nose, and the square under the nose are covered, the 4 points will begin to flash green, and then a long playlist of clips will play. Some of the clips are those which will appear in place of a dream. However, clips that are achieved during the normal gameplay will not appear. For example, the Ferris wheel clip. So, basically, this game has a mind of its own. In a way, I mean, there's really no good way to explain how the game itself works regarding the dream graph. It's just the way it was programmed. Regarding the music, LSD contains 490 unique audio tracks. Each area has its own 5 patterns that can be heard in any of 7 different instrument sets, which stay consistent throughout a day, or dream. The instrument set for a day is chosen at random each time a new day is started or when one of the opening clips is watched on the main menu screen, and the pattern for an area is randomly picked each time the player links to that area. So basically, the music is chosen at random, and what helps determine that randomization is I guess whether a clip, an FMV on the main menu, is triggered or not. Basically, like being idle on the screen too much. I'm guessing that has like some kind of influence on what kind of music plays. At the same time, I think whenever what you happen to touch or link to probably affects chance of what kind of music plays as well. The different instrument sets within the music are ambient, cartoon, electro, ethnova, human, lovely, and standard. That of course not includes the sound effects in the game. So yeah, basically, again, this game has a mind of its own in a way, and it is basically completely random. There's no way to predict this game unless you like somehow figure out exactly how the game works. It's, as I said, very, very bizarre, very insane. I mean, whoever created this game, like whoever had the idea to develop this game, and I've actually seen some. You can actually find online pictures of the Dream Journal online. You can type, like, the best place to look at it would be dreamemulator.wiki.com/wiki/LSD and whatnot. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can find it yourself. But this game is directly based on that. I know I've already talked about that, but I've gone through some of the pages and some of the pictures, and it is directly based solely on that. I'm actually gonna do this like one video per dream, just so like not super long videos. But I've actually been trying to get this game for quite a while, at least 5 years. But anyways, stay tuned for the day one or dream one. Oh, hold on, what's this? This is kind of the weirdness I was talking about. I think they changed the music from the original PS1 version, actually. This game has a lot of like psychedelic colors and just a lot of weird stuff, like kind of what you're seeing here. But this isn't even close to what the maximum weird for this game is. But yeah, this is some of the weirdness that you guys will be somewhat seeing. And laughter, the spiritual dream. That looks like a P. LSD. So that was like the best example of what to expect in this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out, and I'll see you guys in Dream 1.